The world of espionage is shrouded in secrecy. We often think of the CIA or MI6. These agencies are powerful, no doubt, but they are not alone. In the shadows, other players operate. Their reach is vast. Their methods are cunning. One such player is the Ministry of State Security of China, the MSS. This organization has a long and storied history. It operates in the dark corners of the world. During the Cold War, it was especially active. Its goal was simple: advance China's interests at any cost. This is the story of one of their most successful operations. It is a tale of love and betrayal, of secrets and lies, and it all begins with a Chinese opera singer. Shi Pei-pu was a star. Her voice captivated audiences. She moved with grace and elegance. She was the toast of Beijing. But Shi Pei-pu harbored a secret. She was an intelligence operative trained to seduce and manipulate. Bernard Boucicaut was a young French diplomat. He had arrived in Beijing in 1964. He was ambitious and eager to make his mark. He was also fatefully quite lonely. Their paths crossed at a diplomatic function. She was the entertainment. He was captivated by her beauty and charm. It was the beginning of a dangerous liaison. The year was 1964. The world was on the brink. The United States and the Soviet Union were locked in a nuclear standoff. This was the Cold War. It was a time of high tension and suspicion. China, newly communist, was navigating this treacherous landscape. Isolated by the West, China sought allies. France, a key Western power, was a prize. China's recognition by France would be a major diplomatic coup. It would break the isolation. It would give China legitimacy. It would shift the balance of power. France's recognition of China was no small matter. It was a closely guarded secret. The information, if leaked, could have international repercussions. Bernard, as a diplomat, had access to this information. He was privy to confidential cables and meetings. He was in a position to provide valuable intelligence. The MSS saw an opportunity. They would use Shi Pei-pu to get close to Bernard. She would be their weapon. He would be their target. Their first meeting was no accident. The MSS had orchestrated it carefully. Shi Pei-pu was coached on what to say, how to act. She played the role of a damsel in distress, a victim of the Cultural Revolution. She confided in Bernard, sharing her fears and anxieties. He was drawn to her vulnerability. He felt a need to protect her. He was smitten. She was alluring and mysterious. He was drawn into her web of intrigue. Section 6. The Art of Seduction. Whispers of Love and Secrets Shared. Their relationship deepened quickly. He showered her with gifts and affection. She reciprocated, or so he thought. They began a passionate affair. She whispered of her love for him. He, in turn, confided in her. He told her his secrets, both personal and professional. He believed he had found true love. He had no idea he was being played. He was blinded by love. Or more accurately, by lust and his own vanity. He was a pawn in a much larger game, a game he didn't even know he was playing. Section 7. Shifting the global balance, the butterfly effect of stolen secrets. For years, Bernard supplied Shi Pei-pu with information. He believed he was helping her. He thought they were working together to fight injustice. He passed on hundreds of documents. These documents contained sensitive information about France's foreign policy, information about its allies, information that China desperately wanted. This intelligence was invaluable to China. It gave them an edge in negotiations. It helped them to understand the West's thinking. It contributed to China's rise as a global power. Section 8. The mask falls, a double life exposed, the truth behind the nightingale. The charade couldn't last forever. In 1969, Bernard was transferred to Mongolia. Shi Pei-pu and her son joined him. Yes, Bernard had a son. He believed the child was his. Years later, the truth unraveled. Shi Pei-pu was arrested in France. It was then that the shocking truth emerged. Shi Pei-pu was not a woman. He was a man, a master of disguise. He had maintained the charade for years. The son was not Bernard's. The entire relationship had been a fabrication, a carefully constructed lie. Section 9. The price of betrayal. A broken man and the enduring scars of deception. The revelation devastated Bernard. He had been betrayed by the person he trusted most. His entire world came crashing down. He had been a fool, a useful idiot. He attempted suicide, but failed. He was left to pick up the pieces of his shattered life. He was a broken man, haunted by the ghost of Shi Pei-pu. The story of Bernard and Shi Pei-pu is a cautionary tale. It is a reminder that things are not always what they seem. It is a testament to the power of deception, and it is a story that continues to fascinate and disturb us to this day.